I'll tell you. First of all, we need to think young. Think young. Never think, I am old, I cannot do that. Think young. Second thing is taking care of our body. Very important, taking care of body. As much as possible, given our conditions, have healthy food. Do some kind of exercise every day. Even 10, 15, 20 minutes exercise every day. Whatever may be, the older you are, you can do a lot of breathing exercises. Very important to do breathing exercises. Just 15, 10, 15 minutes breathing exercises. So, doing nutritious food, and also as we start growing older, our food intake we need to reduce and take on more nutritious food as we go along. As we were quite young, we can take quite a big of junk food kind of thing. As we grow older, we start focusing on only nutritious foods. Then this kind of exercise, physical exercise, and meditation. It can be even 5, 10 minutes kind of regular habit of meditation. These are the things that we can do regarding our body and system also. Then also, as much as possible, as I said, practicing this gratitude journal and forgiving people on a daily basis, we can do. But spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Then pursuing some interesting. We need to keep our mind alert. So we need to keep learning something. Learn some, read some good. See what happens when you see movies or especially TV kind of thing. It doesn't stimulate our brain. It only feeds things and a lot of negative things also. It doesn't make things. That's why reading book is much better than uh, seeing a movie or
Seeing
whatever it is.
yeah.
Because you need to exercise your imagination. Especially even if you read fiction, you need to exercise your imagination. So reading something which stimulates your brain, makes you to think. So these things also will help also. And can we learn something new today? For example, I will learn new for 5 new words. I'll memorize one Tirukural today. It's exercising the brain, very important. Every day we need to exercise our brain also. And having a good relation with family members, we need to cultivate good relations with family. What we call the quality time. Can we spend a little more quality time, not discussing our problems or kind of things? Especially, for example, in Western countries, they say the family that prays together stays together. Similarly, you can have a 5 minutes prayer or 10 minutes prayer. Especially, very important thing is at least one meal every day the family should have together. In our family, that's a given thing, no compromise. Especially when my elder brother was alive and we had a lot of 8, 9 people in the family, he will insist that all of us have dinner together. And during the dinner, we don't discuss our problem. We just exchange our experiences, crack some jokes, enjoy kind of thing. So first we need to develop positive relationships, spending quality time with our own family members, sit together, talk to them, lots of things. And then friends. And as I told you, be aware of your emotions. What are healthy emotions? We need to feel and give some time for that. Then we need to get over the emotion. Anger also, you can feel angry at a person and learn to forgive it, and then move on. If you do the kind of things and be interested, very important, be interested in life. How can it be some help to some people? So if you do this kind of thing, you will not only be, it's not a question of being young and mentally sick and physically sick. Doesn't, you can look healthy, young, but if you are mentally sick and physically sick, it doesn't help at all. We can there is we don't have time. I can go into that kind of thing. There is a person called Jerry Jambolsky. His convention is called Institute of Attitudinal Development, and yes, he has been working with cancer people, terminally cancer people. One of the journalists who went to write an article about one institute where um, youngsters below 20 years old, terminally ill. That means that they know that they are going to die. And he went to visit them. They found out that they were the most joyous people he ever encountered in his life. at any stage of life, that's when we can. That's why he said, remember all the things that gave you joy when you are joyous, and start doing one after another as much as possible. Start doing it. So remaining joyous. He found, he said, I never met any group of people, any kind of people who are so joyous. And all the 4-year-old children, 17-year-old boy, and he said, I have never seen more happy people in life. So we can be happy. We can be happy under any circumstances.